Hello everyone, we are back with another video. This is Season 2 of the Seattle Serpents Expansion Mode. As you can see, we're at the start of Season 2 here. I went through and acquired everybody that was necessary to acquire at the end of last video, so I will show you what our new lines look like. So first line, Dalcol, Merkley, Hosang. Hosang's up to an 85 overall. Guryanov, McNeil, Milano, Svechnikov, Quenneville, Senyshyn, Pumpel, McCarron, Klimchuk. On D we have Carlson, Honka, Schmaltz, Fleury, Zaboral, and Siemens. Obviously defensively our new additions, Carlson and Zaboral. And offensively, they're Merkley, Guryanov, Senyshyn, Svechnikov. And in net, we have finally a starting goalie, Ilya Samsonov. So he performed very well in the backup role last year in Washington, so hopefully he can transition that into starting for us. And we have Leland Irving backing him up. Not terrible. I mean, given his rating of 71 last year, he had numbers comparable to some starters in the league. So in the NHL, guys are kind of close. Mateau 75. Defensively, Reinhardt and Eriksson, Percy, Tenorti all at 73. In net, McCollum and Toivonen. Make McCollum the starter there. We will take a look at our team rating here. Surely to get us better than last year. Yeah, 81, 85, and 76. I think last year, like, our goaltending was 69, or that might have been our offense. Brutal last year, so certainly some improvements. We will slow sim this first game against Dallas. I think yeah. Menu's so laggy sometimes. Be nice if they could fix that. So first period, Season 2, 1-0 Hosang. Second period, 2-0 Dalcol. Third period, McNeil. So 39 saves for Samsonov in that first game, 2 assists for Merkley in his first game. Starting the season off fairly well. We'll simulate, say, to the end of the first month, and we'll check on everything and see how we're doing. Okay, so first month and a bit is done. It's December 1st here. We have a record of 10, 12, and 1. As you can see, Milano leading the way with 17 points for us. Take a look at our stats here. So Milano 17, Dalcol 16, Hosang 15, McNeil 13, Guryanov 13. So Merkley could use a few more points there, being in the top 6. Everybody else is not doing too terribly in our top 6. See how Samsonov's doing. He's 8-6, not really good actually. 8-6, 924 save percentage. Backup Irving's doing brutal. Not sure why they're having him play so many games. So we have for rookies Guryanov, who is leading the way. Sedin's cousin, I guess. So Guryanov leading the way with rookies there. Never know, might have a Calder Trophy. Radulov with 41 points, 24 games. Ovechkin 18 goals, Matthews line A. Forsberg all with 17. And we'll see who's Stars leading the way with 40 points, 19 wins, 3 losses, 2 overtime losses. We will slow sim this game against the Minnesota Wild, who are 14, 4, and 5. First period, 0-0. Second period 1-0. Third period 2-0. So Gurionov with 2, Samsonov with shutout. I think it was actually the first like 3 games of the sim. We performed very well. I think we started the season out at 3-1. Hosang had like 5 goals in the first 3 games. Then he has 5 goals in the entire season. So clearly dropped off a lot there. Gurionov doing really well though. I just want to see how many shutouts that is for Samsonov now. 2. So very good season so far for him. So we will sim maybe another month and a half this game against Toronto and see how we're doing. Okay, as you can see, we are 45 games through the season. We are 21-21-3. So I think last year we were definitely under 21 wins last year. So we are certainly exceeding expectations. I'm trying to see. For some reason I was thinking you could look at that, but maybe I'm crazy. Yeah, I think I'm crazy. We'll take a look at our stats here. Gurionov, 35 points. Hosang, 33. Dalcold, 29. Senishin on the third line, 27 points. So it's no power play time whatsoever. Same thing with Milano. No power play. But I mean, Milano's playing on the first line, but Senishin is making his 10 minutes and 58 seconds of ice time a night count. If he keeps it up, then we might toss him on the power play or something. Sagan leading the lay there. See how Gurionov's doing in the rookie race. Him and Senishin actually are top 2. So that is looking pretty good. What I actually might do right now, take our power play. I think it's, yeah, Svechnikov on the second line. He only has 4 power play points. We're going to swap him for Senishin, and we'll see how that goes. I guess might as well slow sim in this game against the Winnipeg Jets. First period 1-0 for them. Second period 2-0. We started Irving. Third period we score 4. Hosang, Gurionov, Merkley, and Milano. Milano with 3 points. Hosang 3. Merkley with 2. So that first line had a very good fourth period. So we're now above 500. We will sim up to this game against Vegas. So we're at the game against Vegas. We're 28, 26, and 5. 61 points. Just want to see how many points we're out of a playoff spot. 5, because I think so. Yeah, 5 points out of a playoff spot. Not too bad. I really didn't think we'd be doing this good in year 2 of our expansion bus series. Didn't mean to own my lines there. We'll look at that. He's leading us away. Hosang 47 points. Let's see how many finished with last year. 51. So 4 more points. I'm sure he can do that in 23 games. Gurionov with 44. Merkley with 35. Senishin with 30. So hasn't done anything with his increased basically minute of ice time a night. McNeil with 18 goals. He eclipsed 26 last year, so he can score. Wouldn't mind seeing a bit more out of someone like Fleury. He had, I think, 42 points last year. Klimchuk again drop off, but I think he was getting power play minutes last year, so he did, and I think he was on the second line. So that drop off's kind of expected. We will slow sim this game against Vegas. First period 0-0. Second period 2-0 for them. Third period we get 1 with Guryanov scoring. Sim up to the trade deadline here to see if there's any crazy trades. I've got notifications. Ryan Murray and Lucas Biza going to New Jersey for Smith and a first. There's been quite a few. I think Silverberg went to LA for Kovalchuk and somebody else. Dumoulin and Simon going to Florida from Pittsburgh. I think Thornton went to Philly. James Neal going to Dallas for Erickson, a third and a fourth. Yeah, Thornton went to Philly. There's quite a few trades that went on in the past week or so. And we're at the trade deadline. We are 2 games above 500 at 30, 28, and 5. Hosang still leading the way with 47 points for us. So we'll take a look around the league. Radulov leading the way, 95 points, 63 games. Sagan, 94. So that first line for Dallas is doing fairly well. Again, nobody you're shocked to see up here. Kako having a very good year. Yeah. Quite a few trades, quite a few teams making some changes. So we'll see how the next final month of the year plays out. We will sim up to this final game against Arizona and see if we can go on a playoff push. Okay, so the season is done. We finished 9th. 89 points. Same with Nashville, who finished 8th. 41 wins, 34 losses, 7 overtime losses. Identical records. I'm guessing that means I think the next tiebreaker is the season series between the teams. So we'll go back to look here and see. So shootout loss against them. Unless I'm blind, just look again here. Win. Win-loss. I don't know. Unless I missed a game there. We finished with an season series tied, unless they go goals for. Maybe they go goals for. They had 276, we had 235. That's the only thing I can think of. So either if we would have beat them in that shootout loss, or scored some more goals, we would have been in the playoffs. But alas, we're not. Gurionov led the way. Amazing rookie season, 64 points, 34 goals, 30 assists. Hosang second, 59. Dal Cole 51. Merkley 49. Milano 47. Honka, I think he had 41 last year, so yeah, so one more point. McNeil cracked 20 goals again. Senishin performed very well, 35 points in 82 games. Carlson with 35. Fleury down a couple with only 39. Schmaltz, I think he had 31. Yeah, down a couple points. Would have liked to see more out of Svechnikov as he was on that second line. In net, Samsonov 34, 24, 917, 275. So Dubnik led the way for goalies. Actually curious. I should have looked at the team, but I didn't. Starting goalies. Just curious if we'd possibly have the least amount of goals against, but it doesn't look like we will. It's 178 and yeah, 200 and some. Defenseman Carlson led the way with 77. Sorry, tied Pietrangelo, who went to Edmonton in the offseason with 77 points. Rookie skaters, Gurionov led the way with 64 points, 34 goals. Samsonov, yeah, he's considered a rookie goalie, so I'd say we've got a lock for the Calder, either Samsonov or Gurionov. Sagan with 125 points, 52 goals, 73 assists. 700 point getters there. Ovechkin, 61 goals. Sagan, also again, like I said earlier, cracked 50. Final league standings. And it was Minnesota that led the way with 118. Colorado second with 113. So sadly we didn't make the playoffs. Close. Obviously we were there for points, just couldn't quite cut it. We will simulate up to the draft. We'll take a look at all the awards. Like I said, we probably should get at least one there. Okay, so back-to-back Stanley Cup Championships for the Toronto Maple Leafs. It was them against Colorado in the Stanley Cup Final. Sagan with Garrett Ross and the Hart. Letang with Norris. Sagan with Lady Byng. Gurionov with the Calder. Marner, Conn Smythe. Dubnik, Vezina, and the William M. Jennings. Seabrook got the Bill Masterton. Again, Jack Adams, Columbus coach, Robinson, back-to-back. Kopitar with Selke. Ted Lindsay went to Sagan. Maurice Shred went to Ovi. The HL, scroll through here, see if we got anything. We did not. Brutal record in the HL again. See if anybody went up in overall here. I think you can usually tell by the draft. What am I looking at here? Contracts. Easiest way to look at it all. Yeah, Fleury's up to an 84. Gurionov's up to an 83. Hosang's down from an 85 to an 83. Milano's up. Dal Cole, I think, down because he was an 83. Merkley's up. Svechnikov's up. Carlson's up. Senishin's up a couple. Zboril's up a couple. Klimchuk is down a couple. and also dropped to an AHL top 6. Goalies, Samsonov up to an 87. That is nice. Locked him up during the season 2 more years at 4.7. So that is a bargain of a contract. I'll sim past the draft and sim, I guess, to free agency. And then we'll take a look at the last, I guess we're into the 2016 draft year now. Take a look and see what those first round picks look like and see if there's anybody that we can pick up. Okay, so in the off season here at free agency, took a look at the draft list. I'm not going to show myself going in and trading for all these players, but it looks like we have a fair amount actually that still haven't played 100 games. We'll have Oliu Levy, Logan Brown, Michael McLeod, Jake Bean, Logan Stanley, Kiefer Bellows, German Rupsov, Lucas Johansson, Trent Frederick, and Julien Gauthier. No goalies, so our backup situation will still be rough next year. But I will trade for all these players, hopefully, and then I will get back to you guys when I'm done. Okay, so we finished the off season. We're here at the beginning of season number 3. I got all those people traded for that I wanted to trade for, and I'll show you what our lines look like. So first line, Milano, Merkley, Hosang. Second line, Guryanov, McLeod, Dalcol. Third line, Svechnikov, Rupsov, Gauthier. Fourth line, Senyshyn, Frederick, and McCarron. Defensively, Fleury, Honka, Carlson, Bean, Zaboral, and Johansson. And in net, Samsonov and Irving. So we're still kind of weak on backup, but our starter is very good. He's now an 88 overall. We'll take a look and see what our ratings are. We are still classified as a rebuilder. We are 83, 87, 81. So, improved quite a bit. We were tied for points last year for the playoffs. So, we'll see what happens this year. That's the end of this video though. Next video we'll continue and sim season 3. If you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more NHL 20 related content. If you have any ideas of any video ideas, anything you want to see me do, let me know down below. Also, there should be a link to my Instagram and Twitter accounts, Prairie Gaming HD, or if you just search on both those, follow me on there. I'll usually post when I've got a new video up. So enjoy your days.